Ladies and gentlemen, Leah Piper has just run her 100th half marathon! Now, first half marathon wasn't in this country, was it?
No.
So if I've got my facts right, it was in Estes Park, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
Estes Park in Colorado, which is up at 7,500, 8,000 feet. So picked a tough one for the first one, and I think again, if I've got my facts right, at the time you ran it, you'd never run a half marathon before because it was number one, and it was your longest distance run, and I think you were training because Paul was training for marathon or running marathon, so you decided that he wasn't going to have all the fun, so you decided to do a half marathon.
I did.
Up at elevation in Colorado, and look at the rest of the journey since then. So that was 99 half marathons ago, and here we are 100 half marathons later, with you having run up and down that towpath quite a few times. Now, after Estes Park, you went on to run the odd half marathon, and I noticed from your journey actually that, and I think in fairness, we know why, because if you looked at your half marathon journey in isolation, what you wouldn't quite realise is there was an awful lot of marathon running going on. So for that first 12 years of half marathon running, there wasn't an awful lot of action. There was one here, one there. I think one year you maybe did 5, but then you discovered us in 2017 from a half marathon perspective. So when you ran your first half marathon with us, you'd actually run an ultra with us once before, but it was only your second ever Phoenix run. That was back in 2017, Top Run 2.
Yeah.
And if I remember rightly, you were 4 months pregnant.
I was.
Because I remember you coming along and, you know, noticing that, you know, and then obviously thinking to myself, you know, make sure I don't get this catastrophically wrong at the time. But yeah, I think you were 4 months pregnant, and you ran a really solid half marathon at Top Run 2. And then I think you went on and ran another one at SVN when you were 6 months pregnant. But, so anyway.
Then at 8 months, I think.
Yeah, probably. And then obviously you had a break and had some children too, in fact. But what I'm absolutely delighted about when I had a look through your journey is you discovered us in 2017, but you have run of your 100 half marathon. Do you know how many are Phoenix?
I think it's about 3/4.
It is almost exactly 70. So 70 out of the 100, including today, are Phoenix, which obviously we're very happy about. But I think a better stat than that is the fact that of the 100, 87 of them have been run in the last couple of years. So actually, whilst you were doing a lot of sort of marathon running in the early years, once you really hooked onto the half marathon distance, since the beginning of 2024, you've run really almost all 100 of them in the last couple of years, which is a really short space of time to knock out 100 half marathons. And if you're interested, which I know you are, in your journey number, because we turn everybody's journey to 100 half marathons into a unique number, yours is 5382, so 5,382 days, which is the number of days it's taken you since Estes Park, back in 2011 on the 12th of June up until today. So that is 14 years, 8 months and 23 days, which is not a lot of time to run a 100 half marathon, especially when you basically had the first 12 years off.
Yeah.
So, huge congratulations on an amazing journey. And we have some goodies, as always, to commemorate these. So I'm going to start with the Phoenix Wings in silver and orange in the 100 Half Marathon Club colours. So as a little thank you for obviously choosing to celebrate the 100 with us today. Look at that, almost an exact match. We then have the commemorative number, which pretty much everyone who's come along today has signed. And I haven't actually checked, but I have a funny feeling that there might actually be, it's either 99 or it might be exactly 100 runners here today. So that would be a cool number as well, wouldn't it, if it's 100. So that is a commemorative number. So let me pass that over.
Thanks, everybody.
And then we'll do the baton. So, the coveted 100 Half Marathon Club baton. Are you ready to assume the position?
I'm not sure what the position is. It's like this, I
It
think.
is.
Okay.
It's a perfect handover. There we go. The stand to go with that.
Thank you.
And then next I'm going to do the medal, because the 100 Club gold medal, so the 100 Half Marathon Club gold medal, this is the official bit that welcomes you into the 100 Half Marathon Club. So let me put that around your neck. And that means you are now officially a member of the 100 Half Marathon Club. And of course you need one of these. So last but most definitely not least, the world's most expensive, in this case, running vest. And this one is called Leah. You're called Leah. So it is my very great pleasure to pass this over to you, officially welcome you into the 100 Half Marathon Club. Ladies and gentlemen, 100 Half Marathons, Leah Piper!
Thank you, Larry. I should have thought about a speech, but that was not on my mind this morning. It was getting the kids out the door to school so they could come to run. But it's been a really good journey, and Paul and I spent most of the run today talking about the journey, both to 100 marathons and to 100 half marathons, which made it a really nice, enjoyable run. So I wouldn't have done it any other way, and I wish we'd done a 100 marathon with you guys because it's such a lovely speech you do. So thank you. Thanks to Sarah and John and everyone who's here for signing my number and for all your support, and it's just wonderful to run with you. So thank you.
Well done. Brilliant.